And we back with Calvin TV, man. I am the good, the bad, the ugly, aka, extraterrestrial, aka Mr. Garden of the Galaxy, aka Casual Calf. So let me get back to the topic. Today we're gonna talk about elevating yourself. I hear a lot of black people use those terms called, black people God, this, that, and the third. Well, today we're going to talk about that. The thing I'm thinking about is God is a creator, right? But they tell us we can create all these things. I'm thinking creating my own world. But how can I create my own world? If I ask myself that. By detachment and isolation. By isolation, you have a chance to reflect on how you feel and your true emotions. You be able to reflect on all your emotions or what you've been going through or anything like that. Being alone without outside interference of other people in your thoughts and talking in your ear. People use terms like these evil spirits or evil people or whatever they want to use as an excuse for your own mental breakdown. But sometimes you got to hold yourself accountable. Most people don't. Like a few years back, I was a little smaller. I started going to the gym and exercise. That's what I've been doing lately. The same camera trick, but I'm working on my arms, as you can see, Same camera trick, buddy. So I'm basically just doing it how I do, sticking to my word on creating my own, how can I put it, is my promise and commitment on what I said I was going to create for myself. Is creating my body to transform as far as looking more healthier. Sometimes stress to do it, just hang around toxic people that's draining your energy, they keep you feeling down and depressed and things like that. So hang around people that want to enjoy life, people that's creative, people that's meaningful. Don't hang around people that's jealous of your creativity. Y'all want to call each other gods and goddesses and all this other shit, but still hate on each other at the same time. Make it make sense. If you look back in the pyramid and the Egyptian, those are our people. So it wasn't no hating on each other back then. You acknowledge that king, or you acknowledge that person for being an empire. I understand everybody want to be a king. You got to be anointed with that. God chooses us as king. Certain people walk as a walking example for the worst case scenario, and some be chosen. What people need to do is stop hating on the chosen ones, though. The chosen ones will never stop being hated on because they're different. They're outcasts. Like myself, I'm bored with society. Every day I try to find ways to reinvent myself for something to do. Because I know this world's not mine. It's just temporary. No matter what I do, the creator that created me, the creative essence, you can call him God or whatever you want to call him, I'm bored with everything. And how I look at life is like it's negative until it's, things that align with what you need as a king in your life. It's not going to line up with it. You shouldn't be planning no future for it. Because they want a black man to be just another statistic. And I'm showing them no. I'm not going to be a statistic. Just think about the people that's going to be aligned with what you got going on, with you not being jealous or selfish or anything like that. Most of our black people are selfish. We pick on each other and jaw on each other for the things that we don't have, instead of encouraging each other, be like, telling them or motivating them that I got the same thing, by, being smart for somebody else. Somebody else taught me how to get this and get that. I'm not going to downplay you or John you and talk about you. We bully our own people, whether it's through high school, middle school, and all those things. And it affect our brains, that trauma thing. Well, we always got to be ratchet towards each other and be on a defensive mode if somebody say anything to hurt our feelings. A lot of our people is insecure. Instead of just being, yourself, as far as being creative, you hang around too many judgmental people, and it's mainly in your area. As a black person, you already got other nationalities against you because they look at, stereotype TV and all this other stuff, so they want to just portray you to be that person, create you to be this person that they want you to be. You they character on this earth. on this monopoly game that they play. You know, you struggling and fighting just to keep yourself afloat, just because you want to keep up with the Jones or feel like that you're a part of something. You don't want to feel like an outcast. There's nothing wrong with being an outcast. It's because a lot of people being played out as a walking example, a walking statistic. You know, so watch their life play out like how it's supposed to play out. And you create your own bubble. Your own bubble where you surrounded with love, genuine people. You add or subtract on the people that you want to have around you. Whether you want to subtract some motherfuckers or you want to add some people. So that's how you do it. So you got somebody that's always want to assassinate a king or leader, somebody that's doing something that's worthy for their people. It's all about domination, control. People think they can predict your movement. So they think they know you very well. They feel like that just because this person doing these things, I can predict how they're going to move later in the future. It's called experimenting. Use you like a lab rat for that moment of time with cameras and everything that's already watching us right now. It's technology going. A lot of people support it, support their own fucking demise. But black people been monitored and been lab rat for years, for decades, for generation on. But most people play their whole life out as a statistic. Can't talk to everybody, can't save everybody. And if you feel like you're a leader trying to direct your so-called people in the right direction, blow, assassination. It can be Malcolm X, any one of your leaders, Dr. Martin Luther King, Nipsey Hussle, Tupac, Bob Marley. No, I gotta have some of that Bob Marley. I had bought that CD. That's a classic and a legend. List goes on and on. You know, you get your own sellouts that hate you, the people that's jealous of you, that help assassinate you. Somebody that you might trust too much, that you might think that you're your best friend. They have your ass clipped off the map just because they're already jealous of you anyway, over a woman, over skank ass, used up woman. But you know, the new trends is, you know, they got rich guys saying that, rich guys don't sleep with used up vaginas. But that's another topic. We'll talk about that later. But yeah, you just gotta well, they said only broke niggas, sleep with used up vaginas and wore out vaginas. But that ain't the case, you know what I'm saying? You got guys with money that's sleeping with wore out, used up vaginas, whether they broke or with money. So come on with the jokes. But like I said, we'll talk about that. That's another topic though. It's another thing. We are programmed to not stay on the same topic, be distracted by all this nonsense on TV about things that's not better in us as a human being or as a person. If you want to call it better in us as a higher conscious being though. Whatever that you feel like you is. Some people don't feel like they're human. Like myself, I feel like I'm not human. The reason why I feel like that because I'm different. I'm an outcast. I'm unique. I'm different. Embrace you being different. There's nothing wrong with that. People gonna hate you regardless, whether you like them or you not like them. If you just like them, then you competition anyway. They X'd out. You not like them, then they feel like they can bully you or pick at you or look at you as somebody that don't belong, and they're more valuable than you. It's a long list that we can go on and on and on about black people. So if black people want reparation, how they gonna get reparation when they don't even know how to come together? What, y'all gonna go back to fighting each other over crumbs after y'all get broke and be irresponsible with the money, start splurging on things instead of creating business or something that's meaningful to help your generation out? Just saying. Or you gonna ball out and spend so much money so you can showcase to Pookie and Ray Ray or Jaquita and Kiki? Or you gonna leave the city, build a farm, invest your money into your own people with your business or corporation? Buy up a plaza that can be different things for people, shopping mall, as far as grocery shopping, maybe a learning center that they have mentors and people that have part-time jobs that don't mind hanging out with the youth and the people to help them out to be better people. I mean, something is besides just showcasing about what you got, just to make somebody else feel bad, just to build your self-esteem, your confidence. And that's the most disgusting thing that I know black people to do. Downplay people just to make themselves feel important and good about themselves. That's a coward to me. It's easy to make fun of somebody and downplay them. What about uplifting for once in your life instead of being a coward or bully? It's because you mad because you ugly. It takes a whole lot of money for you to feel good about yourself. And the other person might have peace. But you ain't got that. Because you need money. You need moolah. You need that to make you feel more important than everybody else. So that says a lot about you. So while you steady making fun of people that got less than what you got, when that makes you, once you lose it, hit rock bottom, then you get a chance to see what life is really about. Then you get a chance to see how a motherfucker feel when they call you a broke ass motherfucker and all this lame ass capo ass shit that black people say amongst each other. That's some bullshit. I don't like that and I don't respect that. So, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing else to say about that shit. Black people disgust me. Nigga, I'm an alien. I'm different from y'all motherfuckers. So don't affiliate me with a black man. I'm not a black motherfucker. I'm not even human. So until next time, nigga. Y'all get that reparation, y'all cry about getting the money and this and that. We're gonna see what y'all stupid motherfuckers gonna do. Reparation. You're crying so much instead of working your ass off just to get some kind of respect. You some lazy, broke ass motherfuckers. And I ain't saying it just your pocket, your spirit is broke. You don't know how to get off your ass. You stand with these bitches. And then later on down the line, they turn into feminists and resent you and call you a broke ass nigga. You ain't shit. You a faggot because you get in jail or prison too many times, disrespecting your manhood. So you take yourself through that shit. So that's why you gotta worry about handling your fucking business, building your establishment, building your kingship. So when these bitches start throwing rocks, it seems like they throwing pebbles. And that's all I gotta say about that bullshit, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about what y'all corny ass hoes talking about my video and shit. Y'all hate the truth. Y'all hate the truth. That's what it is. Y'all hate the fucking truth because you being exposed.